Hi everyone, I'm Heather Jane. Welcome to the Oracle Sound this afternoon. I just wanted to pop on and share a little bit today actually about transforming fear to love, which is the opportunity that we have right now with what's going on in the world. I was actually due to be in Hawaii today, and I was flying out on Monday, but due to what's going on with the whole coronavirus, obviously I had to cancel. And I've extended my holiday here at home in Bunbury, which I've actually really been enjoying. And I wanted to share with you a little bit about what I've been doing the last couple of days in regard to connection, in regard to dealing with the changes that have taken place in my personal life, and the changes that are taking place on a global level. And obviously with what's happening with the coronavirus out there, we're having to change plans, and we're living in a place and a time of uncertainty, and that can sometimes bring up fear about the change, and fear actually of survival. So when I've ever been through big changes in my life, I've always been faced with adversity and fear, and they've been my biggest teachers and to overcome adversity in the changing times. And for the last couple of days, I've actually spent that in meditation. I turned off all the media, which was really joyful. And I had a couple of friends text me today and said, "Oh, have you got supplies?" I didn't, because I was going away on holiday, so my cupboards were bare. So I've been regrouping and recentering, and wanted to share with you some ideas that you may like to actually put into your own daily life, and just to transform any fears that may be arising for you. Because of the way the media is presenting the whole CV, I'll call it the whole CV, and the fear that's been projected out into the communities, obviously about our own personal health and the health of our loved ones, and those people in our communities, it's really important to actually stay focused on actually being centered, more centered in love when those fears arise. But how do we transform that? How do we go from a place of fear to love, and actually acknowledging any fear that may be coming up for you? So today I thought we'd do like a little mini regroup, a little mini meditation, and just to help center you with whatever it is that's going on in your life. Now, any fear that we do actually experience in our life stems from our base chakra. It's all about survival, and this particular virus that's out is really here to help us, humanity, rebalance in the financial sector, and really moving. I'm talking on another perspective here. Obviously not on the ground, but it is actually in relation to what's happening on the ground. But there is obviously a threat to survival, because the way in which we survive at this moment in time is through money, through finance and exchanging money for services. So because of that impact, that global impact, that this particular situation is causing out there in the financial world, and obviously that filters down into our communities and into our personal lives, our survival is so-called being threatened. And that's because humanity's been conditioned to put their idea of survival into money rather than love, and knowing that we are actually supported. And I wanted to share with you, it's been an issue that I faced around 11 years ago now in relation to really moving through my own fear around survival and around money, and just to trusting in what it is that my heart was saying and where my heart was leading me in life. And when we have situations that come up which leave us in a place of uncertainty, it's a time to regroup, it's a time to recenter and reevaluate what it is that you actually really want. You know, what it is your heart really desires, and really standing by that part of you that's really that knows the truth. The part of you that knows the truth is the love within your heart. You are designed actually to live your passion. You're designed to live your truth. You're designed to live your love. And you know, right now, this is what's been brought to the foreground for us to reevaluate and look at, you know, how we can put those things into place. I was heading to Hawaii to do some creative, finish some creative projects over there, and do some recording out in some beautiful places. And now I'm here back in Australia. My creativity hasn't stopped. My location's just ceased for now. But that's the thing with uncertainty and with change. If you can just allow yourself to go with the flow and see what this opportunity is bringing you, because with any sort of interruption in our lives, there's a reason for that interruption, and there's an opportunity for us to reassess, reevaluate, and regroup again. What's brought me a lot of comfort and a lot of love, actually, and an incredible amount of joy is my meditation practice and my connection to the Creator within myself. And I've been doing that daily and unplugging from the mass media, going out into nature, going for long walks, going down to the beach and just spending some time at the ocean and in the beauty in which we actually live on our planet. So how do we change and transform fear into love? So we know that is in relation to our survival. We need to actually regroup and reconnect with our base and with our foundation, and start to stabilize within our foundation to acknowledge that we are loved. In fact, we are love, and that we are supported, and we are dearly loved on all levels. So our lives are supported, even though it may feel like it's on shaky ground at the moment. That shaky ground is because the collective consciousness is freaking out, which, is understandable when our systems have been built up a certain way. But really all that's happening is there's a change in our direction. And at the moment, any sort of change happens through that disruption and through that disruptive pattern that's happening out there. And it's just a frequency. It's just actually a thought form and a frequency. And you have the power and a choice to choose into what you want to believe, whether you want to follow and believe in love, or whether you want to buy into the fear of the mass consciousness out there. So that choice and that power is never ever taken away from you. You always have the power to choose how you're going to respond to anything that actually disrupts your life. So I'm going to take you through now and thanks everyone for joining in, a little meditation just to help to settle the energy field, and to I invite you to close your eyes and take a breath. And allow yourself to just focus on your breath meeting your body. Just slowing down and allowing yourself just to let go. Actually, I've got a new microphone on, so if anyone could just give me a thumbs up just to say that you are able to hear, that would be great. Thank you. So first of all, focusing on the breath, meeting the body, and expanding the heart. Feel the chest expanding, the lungs expanding, and the belly expanding in the breath. And then noticing the contraction of the body as the breath leaves the body. Breathing in, expanding the body with the breath of new life and peace, and breathing out any fear you may be experiencing now, any anxiety about your survival, about getting sick. Just allow yourself to come back to the simplicity of the breath meeting the body. It's in this place of expanded breath that we can slow down and come out of the chaos of the mind, back into the body, grounding our energy through the breath into the body and into the earth. Allowing the breath, the exhalation breath, to sink you deeper into the body. Breathing in, expanding the body. And breathing out, letting go. Breathing in, expanding the body. And notice as you exhale the breath and sink deeper into the body, deeper into the base of the spine, there's a peace that starts to settle within. Breathing in, expanding and letting go. Activating the breath within the heart by acknowledging whatever it is that you're grateful for today. The blessing of the breath, the feeling of love that's in your heart all the time if you redirect your focus there. And as your breath deepens, you become more connected to the body and less out in the mind, caught up in the chaos. Staying connected to the base of the spine and the earth, allowing the earth to give you stability and remind you of your natural nature and the cycles of life. With every high there's a low until we find that happy medium, until we find that balance within our own hearts, within our bodies and within our mind. Know that at this time all is well in your world, that you can be the eye in the storm around you, the all-seeing eye of wisdom, of clarity. Breathing in, breathing out and letting go. And as you bring your awareness to the base of your spine, breathe in, I am love, love that I am. Breathing in, I am supported in my life. Breathing out, I am supported in my life. And breathing in, my life supports me. And breathing out, my life supports me. And imagine and feel that support of your life. Feel the love within and the love surrounding you. And connecting that light in the base of your spine to the light of the earth. See if you can sense that connection, that deep connection. The stability of Mother Earth. And the stability in the peaceful breath, in and out. Feeling that peace within and that peace all around you. And imagine now that peace going out to all of those people that are experiencing that fear right now. Send them peace. Imagine that peace circulating around the world. And that support that we have in connecting with each other's hearts. Feeling that peace within the heart and the peace all around you. Imagine if you could just wash a wave of peace into your community. Like a real gentle wave, lapping at the shoreline, going through all of the homes in your community. Into the supermarkets, to the governments, to the schools, the hospitals, all of those business owners that are concerned at the moment. Imagine sending them peace, sending them a message through the ethers that this will pass. This will pass. This is just a moment in time. And they will recoup whatever it is that they've lost. We are re-establishing a more solid foundation. We are re-establishing stability in love and kindness and compassion for those people who are suffering in the world. Our base chakras and the foundation in which we have been conditioned to survive upon is transforming. We're becoming stronger. And this is how we're gaining our strength, through the adversity. We get to experience our courage. We get to experience our strength. We get to experience how to transform fear and chaos into love in each moment in time. Every moment we have the opportunity to change what we're thinking, to walk each step in our life in gratitude. How blessed we all are. Even in the chaos and the fear that's happening out there, we are truly blessed in our lives if we step and walk away from the fear and walk into our hearts, into love. Love is the key to surviving on this planet, and we are strengthening that foundation through compassion, through caring for those people, those strangers we don't even know, by wishing the best for everybody. And if we can keep strong in that foundation, in the foundation of love and peace that's actually within us right now, coming away from the mind and regrouping and rebalancing ourselves through our base of our spine in connection to our beautiful earth. We are so blessed to be living on such a beautiful planet. Remember the beauty, remember the flowers and the trees, the beautiful birds. And remember the power that you have to choose what you think. You have complete control over what you watch in the media. You have complete control over what you listen to. You can choose. You can choose love, or you can choose fear. It's really totally up to you. Remember this. Remember this as things are changing. That's going to be your foundation through these changes. Your connection to the base of your spine and using those affirmations, I am love. I am loved. I am supported. And my life supports me. So maybe using those affirmations every day, tuning into the breath, allowing the breath to expand. And as you breathe out, sinking deeper into the body, allowing yourself to fully connect with the love inside of your heart and the peace inside of your heart, and bringing that peace into the mind with those choices that you make. So taking a breath now together, breathing in. And as you breathe out, sink deeper into the body, deeper into the self, letting go of all thoughts in the mind. And thank you for tuning in. I'm going to do another live after this. Thank you for all your love and for your hearts. And the next live I'm going to do is a meditation with the beautiful alchemy crystal singing bowls for you all just to relax. I love you too, Nessie. Hi Jill. Hi Teresa. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Stay tuned. The next live I'm going to be doing on Oracle of Sound page. So if you haven't liked the Oracle of Sound page, if you want to, thank you, yes, thank you for reminding us of the truth. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. So yeah, if you want to pop on over to the Oracle of Sound page, I'm going to do a live sound healing now with the crystal bowls and meditation. God bless you all, and remember that you are the way, you are the light, you are the love, and you are supported in this world and this light. God bless.